Hi everyone, in this tutorial we are going to learn how to design a website.
Let's watch this amazing video.
The website designing was divided into two parts, front end and back end. There are so many languages to design a website, but in this video I'll explain some of the popular languages which is easy to learn to design a website. There are lots of programming languages to design both front end and back end. Some of the popular front end languages are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and some of the popular back end languages are PHP, .NET, Ruby, Python, Perl, and etc. So many. First of all, I'll talk about front end. Front end, that means the user can see and interact with them directly. The objective of designing a site is to ensure that when the user open up the site, they see the information in a format that is easy to read and relevant. More than 2000 plus languages are used to design a front end, that means UI designing. The four most important languages to design front end is first one is HTML. HTML is to describe the structure of web pages, and HTML elements are represented by tags. There are so many tags like paragraph tag, table tags, heading tags, and so many etc. Browsers does not display the HTML tags. The content will be displayed on the pages. I want to explain with a clarity with an example. You can see the skeleton. We all of us know how the skeleton looks like. That is equal to HTML. If you are designing a site by using HTML, that web page looks like same skeleton. That means user cannot see that skeleton. Anyone likes to see that skeleton? No, no one. But if the skeleton has body, dress, and all of the stuff, then every user can see that skeleton, not skeleton, that man. Every user can see that man and interact to. That is equal to CSS. CSS provides paints, templates, glitter, buttons, and many other things that can be used to improve the presentation of your web pages. You're seeing the man having dress, body, and all of the stuff, but the man doesn't doing any work. Do you like that man? No, no one likes. If the man doing work like moving hands and all of the stuff, suppose you are assigning the work to that man and that man was doing your work, really every user will be happy. The doing work man is equal to JavaScript. JavaScript, it is a lightweight and most interactive to every user, and it is a client-side scripting to interact with the user and make dynamic web pages. You can use jQuery, Ajax, and also some languages for animations to your web pages. By using these three languages, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you can design total front-end site. There are so many languages, but the main three languages are these. If you want to become a front-end developer, then it is very easy. Just learn the three languages and you can be easy to become a front-end developer. Actually, front-end developer is a developer that types a computer program that code and creates visual front-end elements of a software application or website. Images, layout, content, and buttons, navigations will be take care of all front-end developers. The next one is backend. Backend is a non-user interface code writing a logic that happens in the background that make the work. If the man doing work, what we are assigning and all of the stuff, we are happy. But the man doesn't using his brain. If he uses that brain, then how the interactive is. So the every user will be happy if the man uses his brain. That is equal to backend. The entire man is equal to backend. So one of the part is completed, that is front end. Now we are going to back end. That means if the man is thinking and using his brain, and every user is happy to use and to see and how the interactive is, that is backend. There are so many backend technologies like PHP, Python, C Sharp, .NET, Perl, and etc. So many. But in this video, I'll explain some of the popular languages, backend languages, which is used in so many companies. The first language is PHP. PHP means personal homepage. First of all, it is an open source programming language. I want to say that this programming language was used one of the biggest company, that is Facebook. One of the top most company is Facebook. Facebook is using this company as a backend language, that is PHP. If you know PHP, it's more than enough to become a backend developer. And the next language is Python. We all of us know about the Python. Actually, Django, it is the framework by using Python. And one of the top most application, that is Dropbox. Dropbox was developed by using Python programming language. There are so many languages to become a backend developer, but the popular languages are PHP, Python, Perl, and etc. So many. If you want to become a backend developer, just go through that languages. And backend developers also create and maintain the entire backend of a system, which consists of core applications, logic, databases, APIs, and other backend processes. Backend developer is a programmer who creates the logic at backend and core computational logic of a website. Database. It is a collection of information that is organized so that it can be easily accessed, managed, and updated. Database, any collection of data or information that is specially organized for rapid search and retrieved by a computer. The most popular database are SQL. It is a query language. It is used to interact with databases which are a part of every backend application. And next one is MySQL. There are so many databases, but these are the one of the popular databases using so many companies. MySQL, it is a database system used with PHP and one of the open source database management system. MySQL has becoming leading because database is used for so many companies like Facebook, Twitter, Yahoo, YouTube, and so many companies are used this database management system. And next one is, I want to give clear clarity about both front end and back end. For example, a front end developer creates a screen in an application with a button. To press that button, you will get the customer's data. A backend developer writes the code that makes that button work by figuring out what data to be fetched from the database for the appropriate customer and delivering it back to front end, which is displayed. Backend developer spends much more time to implement algorithms and solving problems than front-end developer. In my view, front-end development is very easy when compared to back-end development. Actually, both are easy, just little bit. You can see the chart. If you learn that languages, definitely you will be designing the complete website within the minutes. Just go through that languages and learn that languages. How the backend and frontend will be connected. To connect the backend and frontend, and middle of that there is an API, application programming interface. You can see the chart, how the chart looks like, and frontend and backend has so much of demand in present IT industry. Not only present IT industry, whenever it's having so much of demand for front-end developer or back-end developer. Just go through that languages and learn, and you can design a website very easily. Finally, I want to give a clarity for every web developer. That is, so many web developers get a doubt about, I want to design my web pages like responsive web design. First of all, what is responsive web design? It's make your web page and good for all devices like desktop or tablets or phones. Actually, if you opens your web page in any device, it shrinks or enlarge or move the content. It looks good in any screen. That is called as a responsive web design. I'll come with another tutorial which is responsive web design and adaptive web design. I already explained what is responsive, but I want to give more and more clarity. So let's wait for another tutorial.
I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll come with the new videos and new tutorials for you. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, just hit that subscribe button and give a like and share, and also just comment in comment section. Definitely